Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lenka, and today I'm going to do a whip and chat because it has been a long time since I updated you people. And yeah, if you want to follow along, take out whatever you are working on and work along with me for a little bit of chit chat. I am working on Pirate Princess by Julie Filipenko, and it's a Dreamer Designs kit. I was going to work on my Josephine wall, but I found out that talking and working on that painting alongside it's very difficult. So I'm just working on something that's a little bit easy or easier to do. But I finished the bottom row of my Josephine wall already, so now I'm on the second row. So when that second row is finished, I will have completed 1/3 of the canvas already. So very happy about that because it's such a beautiful piece and I want to hang it up here in my art studio. Oh, what a fancy word. Sounds really bougie, my art studio. So I was going to film a third part for the stash, but I thought I might better be doing this first, the whip and chat, because I'm home alone. I'm home alone, and I can go as crazy as I want to. I'm so happy. It has been months since I'm home alone. I was home alone. Like, I I I should do some pranks and everything on the people that live here in the households while I'm home alone, but I'm not going to do that. But yeah, I sometimes need that headspace, and when you're in a large family, it's difficult to be able to get that space in your head sometimes. And that's why yesterday night I went to bed and I wanted to read a book, but when I read a book, I always fall asleep after the first page. So I was like, I'm gonna listen to a book. But guess I fell asleep. And I woke up with this guy yelling in my ear, like, Chapter 13! I'm like, oh my god, what did I miss? It was already 2 o'clock in the night, and I went to bed at 10 o'clock, I guess. So it's terrible because I don't know what part of the book I missed. That's the thing with a normal book, you can put something in between, or you fall asleep with a book on you and you're like, but when it's audible, it just goes on and on and on, and then you don't know where you're at. And yeah, I'm listening to My Amy, that's narrated by her best friend. And it's actually very interesting to listen to. You know, Audible, the app, it has been, I guess, months since I used it. But they give you a free credit every month of your subscription. And I had like, I don't know, I guess I had 10 credits or something. So I just bought a lot of books on Audible, and now I'm planning on going through them, all of them, when I don't fall asleep, of course, that is. Um, it's very interesting because, yeah, or I fall asleep with a book, but in the daytime I have troubles reading because it messes my head up a bit with the synesthesia. I'm a graphene color synthate synesthetic. I don't know. It's a so I see all my letters and numbers in colors, and that's sometimes very difficult when you have to concentrate on a good book. So that's why I use Audible. I did get glasses, very cheap pair of glasses. They are 1%, So they enlarge my world a little, just a tiny bit. And when I put them on, I'm like, oh my God, I can finally see. So my eyes must have been, yeah, messed up. Um, so I'm very happy I got those. Now I can work on the Josephine wall painting without any problems, without having to use magnifying glasses because they're always in the way, and so I'm very happy about that. And a it's also a special pair of glasses to use for computer screens and everything. It's with the blue light something. I don't know the specifics, but it's awesome, awesome. So I believe after the 3 weeks of holidays, I will get an appointment with the eye doctor and just see where my eyes are really at to get the right pair of glasses. But I'm happy it suits me. I was scared to put on glasses because I always thought they made me look funny, but I'm actually very happy with the way they look. And we put out the Christmas tree, and miraculously my cats don't seem to be interested in the tree, so that's a good point. Because with all those balls hanging and all those balls hanging there, I thought, yeah, that's gonna be an eye catcher for the cat, but it isn't. So very happy about that. And it's a terrible tree for people who have OCD because Marie was helping me at first, but she got fed up with that job and she left it to me, and I was like, no, 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 just putting stuff in there randomly, and everything is very randomly put in the tree, and it's very chaotic, but it's cozy nevertheless. So yeah, if you hear the canary, he starts singing now. It's his time of day. So I'm hoping that that doesn't bother people too much, because some people say they really love the background singing. Other people are like, whoa, he makes noise. They're always kind and friendly about it, no problem. But I'm asking myself sometimes, like, maybe it's very disturbing for people who have sensitive ears. But the problem is I cannot place them anywhere else, because here I can watch them. I can make sure that my cat doesn't get up on the cage, because I don't want to give my birdies a heart attack. And when I if I would put them in the living room, it would be too hot for them in there. B, the cats can jump on the cage, and I cannot put them in the kitchen because that's very dangerous for birds and for canaries. So, because of the fumes of what you're cooking and everything, so never put a canary in a kitchen. So yeah, they keep me company here, and I'm used to the singing. I sometimes when it's very loud, it can cause a bit of ringing in my ear, and you cannot tell a bird like shh. So but I gotten used to it, and it's such a happy noise, a happy noise. So, and what has happened? Well, wait, sorry, I'm just going to sip my coffee before it gets cold. It's decaf, don't worry. Because when I drink usual coffee, the red one, I'm always like a full day on hyper mode. So I only drink one cup of normal coffee, and then I quit the normal coffee because it gets me so hyped. Anyways, when was it? Was it last week? I guess it was last week or the week before. I cannot even remember. My head is like. I went to the Bureau of. It's a Bureau of Work where they try to help people in their search for a job. But it's not so much free out of free will that you have to go, but it's obligated. And they're really strict. So, and they give you all these assignments that you have to do and everything. But yeah, I'm on the lookout for a job, so I don't really mind. But I went there, and so we had a nice conversation, and she asked me all types of questions, like where does your interest lie, and what you want to do, and how many hours, and blah blah blah. And then all of a sudden she's like, can I ask you a question? I'm like, yeah, what have you been doing the last couple of minutes? Of course. So she says, maybe I could gift your file out of hands to a company who is specialized in helping people with their applications and with their application forms, with their application talk and everything. And I was thinking, oh my god, am I such a difficult person that you're gonna just put it out of your hands and give it to someone else? I'm like, okay, no problem. So yeah, she did that, and she says, but of course you can always contact me whenever there's a problem or you have a question. Or I'm like, okay, no. Thank you, I suppose. So the lady of that other company already contacted me, and we had a talk. Like, she was asking me all types of questions again, like questions that I've been answering the last couple of months for like 100 times. I hate it when I always have to repeat myself, but hey, you have to do that in order to get a job, I suppose. So, and she said, like, I won't be able to contact you until the, what was it? In January, 18th of January. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm happy about that because now my kids will be home for like 3 weeks, because normally the holidays is 2 weeks, but they added an extra week with the COVID and everything that's been going around enormously here in Belgium. And in the class of my girl, oh my god, it's like every other week we get like this message by the principal saying that there's another kid infected in her classroom. She has to wear a mask now in class, and I'm really happy about that. And my kids don't mind the fact that they have to wear masks, so that's a good thing. And of course, whenever there's a case, we are testing ourselves, and there's a common cold going around in our household, but nothing COVID related. Like, my husband yesterday was like, I'm having a cold. I hope I can go to work. And I said, yeah, I would test you because just to make sure. You can never be too sure. And so he stuck the thing in his nose himself. I said, I'm not going to do that. I can't. I can't. You're going to have more pain when I do it than when you do it yourself. So he was brave. He just stuck the thing in his nose, and yeah, he's got a nose that was broken when he was a small child. No, he was in high school, and he had to play football, and instead of hitting the ball, he just fell over it, and he fell on his nose. That must be so painful. So yeah, so it was a little bit difficult for him to get it all up there. But he did, and he's negative, so no problems there. But you know, men, when they're sick, sorry for the guys who are listening, but it's true. But yeah, so no one has COVID for now. So I'm very happy about that, and that means that we can get people over at Christmas evening. And I already bought all the tiny, small amuse bouche, they call it. It's like things that you eat before you actually start eating, if you know what I mean. Hors, hors d'oeuvre? No, is it that? Um, so like these cheese balls and all things that you have to fry, of course, or put in the oven, like these um, small little sandwiches with salmon and those kind of things. I paid so much money for that. Oh, and but I said I'm going to get some of that because you know how it goes in our whenever we have friends over for like a party, say Christmas party or New Year's Eve, we celebrate, and they have always it's like typical male. They've got all these big plans, like we're gonna make a turkey filled with cheese and ham, or we're gonna make a big salmon in the oven, and we're gonna make other types of foods for the kids, and like with lots of vegetables, like you would do at a Thanksgiving. But of course, um, we don't see each other that much in during the year. So first off, we start to chit chat and chit chat and chit chat, and there are bottles of champagne involved. And before you start cooking dinner, you're drunk as a, I don't know, I would say drunk as a fiddle. I don't know if that's an expression, but that's the way it goes. And I was like, not this year, not this year. So I bought some things to eat before dinner so that while drinking we wouldn't get too drunk, and we can fill our stomachs a little bit, because it's most of the time we start cooking at only at 7 o'clock, but then before you know it, it's 9, and then you have to eat, and that's of course, we feed the kids first because our table isn't large enough for all the people. So we feed the kids first. So they get, most of the time, they want scampies and everything. So, and then it's time for the adults. And then, of course, yeah, sometimes. Sometimes we find a friend already fast asleep in the in the couch. It's like, hey, dinner time. And one year I fell asleep, and that was on Christmas Eve, and I was so tired because I guess it was on a Friday, and on a Friday I have to get up early for the kids to go to school, and then when you have to sit through an entire evening with drinking and much food and everything, I was like, I believe it was 12 o'clock when I was like, oh, I can't anymore. No, I have to go to sleep. And apparently I started snoring so loud. My husband calls it B-52. Um, that when our friends got back at New Year's Eve, they were like, "Oh my God, we were laughing at you. You were snoring so loud. It was really funny, and you wouldn't wake up, and we would stand here at the door like, yeah, because we used to sleep here on the ground floor. Is it ground floor that like level 0?" um, but yeah, but I don't mind them laughing because it's true. It's true. So they had all reason to laugh at me. But yeah, to prevent that from happening, we need some snacks before dinner. Because this year I'm gonna stay awake until everybody is home. Because it's so awful when you go to sleep and then you wake up and you realize that everybody is gone. It's like, where is everybody? Yeah. I think they changed their drills because they're really snug now. And I remember when I did another Dreamer designs that drills weren't as close together as now. But it's a good evolution. I'm very happy about that. And I'm sorry if I'm not placing them quite straight because my light pad is off, because apparently it's more fun to watch this without a light pad on. But it's really a great day. Ah. Yeah, Tommy, do you agree? It is great. And what has been happening? Not much really. That's all that is happening right now. So my husband will go to work this weekend, last weekend, and then he's at home, I believe 2 weekends. So I'm very happy about that. Yeah, I am. Um, because that means that he's more relaxed, and it's always good to have a relaxed husband. And the kids will be more relaxed because they don't have to get up early. They're really tired now. They're like, in need of some time. And I guess they told us that it's going to snow. It There wasn't too much snow here in Belgium. Normally, by this time, we get lots of snow, but it's so funny. It was snowing only one day, where the snow would stay down. Like when it's wet, the snow doesn't stay down, but when it's dry out, the snow is on the grass. So the kids were like, it was evening, I believe it was when they got home from school and it started snowing and it was staying on the grass, and they were like, yay, we're gonna play outside. And so like one day of snow, and it was only a few minutes they were outside, and I come outside and I'm like, look mom, we made some snowballs, like these enormous snowballs. I'm like, oh my god, it's like first snow and they're already like jumping on it like little tigers, like rolling balls in the snow. And then next day snow was gone, and I had these two giant muddy snowballs in the garden. Was a weird sight. Yeah, but it would be great if we had some more snow. Because they're home, then they can play outside, because they need to play outside a little more. I'm just straightening my drills. Oh, lordy lord. So, and that's all. My husband, he wanted to go to on a holiday for Christmas, but I guess he came back from that. I don't know why, but I'm not unhappy about that because I need I need a break myself. I need some time to rest and clean my house and you know, when you have to pack your bags, and I always have to pack for like 7 people. I'm like, nah, don't put me to that. You know, just to go somewhere in Belgium to stay indoors because it's too cold outside. Why would you? Then it's better to stay at home, cozy where you are, and yeah. So nothing happening. I will try to film some footage at Christmas and yeah, make a Christmas vlog. But of course, I have to clean my house first because it's such a mess right now. Oh my, I I seem to be saying that in every video that I make, but it's true. It's the truth. The truth. I was so tired last couple of weeks. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the weather and it's still dark out when I have to get up, and my kids are having trouble sleeping sometimes because they're I don't know, it's because of the holidays, I guess. They were a little bit excited about it and then they have trouble sleeping, and my girl, she when she's really tired, she starts to sleepwalk, and it's really scary to see her sleepwalking because her eyes are wide open and she doesn't react to anything, and most of the time she's like in a panic. So it's really strange. So yeah, and that means that she's really tired. So I'm happy she will be at home, be able to rest. Where is it? There. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. I love that color so much. Very beautiful. I'm going to add in some more ABs. This one only has got 2 ABs, but I'm planning to use, I believe, 4 additional ABs for some in the roses and some in the wings. Yeah, for the other ones, I will see because I don't want it to get too much. But hey, it's for a girl of 8 years old, so I thought that would be fun to just bling it up for her. Yeah. And yeah, my starship won't be finished before December. It won't. I just overestimated, underestimated, sorry, underestimated the work. Oops. Mm. And that reminds me, I have to check on the chickens later today because it's very cold out and I want their water not to be frozen because they need a lot of water and food, and make sure that they are staying warm. Mm, okay. I'm working with a 7 placer, and sometimes when I've got too many drills on the multi-placer, I'm like checking if I can see a place where I can put them. Uh, Here. Yeah, But I guess this will be all. So the next video will be a stash video, and I made my first order at Uniquely Yours Down Under. So I'm very excited for that because it's the first time I ever tried that company, and I hope that it will get here without too many problems, without having to pay taxes and customs. But the paintings are actually quite large, so I have my doubts, but I will see. If it works, it works, and then I know that I can order some more of them. That would be great because they've got these old masters. Yay! So, and of course, you guessed it, after Pirate Princess and when my Josephine wall is done, I will be starting the mermaids because, oh wow, that painting is just so gorgeous. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just go check that video. It's one of the previous videos, the unboxing of the mermaid. Oh, I'm so in love with that painting. So sorry about the list and all the paintings that made it to the list. She has got priority right now. Yeah. I'm so happy I can sit here and just diamond paint with nobody bothering me. Like, Mom, 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 Mom. Oh, I don't know how many times I heard that word in my life. Sometimes those are stupid questions I ask myself, but they when they need you, it's like, Mom, 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 Mom. Not just one time. It's like, what? Or my girl, she like taps me sometimes, like, Mom, Mom, Mom. I'm like, oh, what? Oh, I love her. She's so cute. She's really a gentle soul, but she has got so much energy. Oh my god. My boy, he's Roman, he's calmer. And Berre, yeah, he's really chill, like, yeah, dude, yeah. And then Casper, he's also hyperactive. He has been diagnosed with ADHD, but he goes to the gym now, and it seems to work for him to release some of that excessive energy. Because sometimes when he's at home and he has to do a chore like emptying the dishwasher, it's like oh, he makes so much noise. It's like when you put down something, it's like you put it down and he throws it. Like, there's I believe it's on Instagram. I saw this, how someone with ADHD does things like opening doors or getting up out of the couch, and but it's so true. It's so true. When you watch it, it's like it's. So I send it to him. It's like, yeah, that's you, and he was like, but it's actually very funny. And that's why I'm happy he's got a girlfriend that's like more like down to earth and very slow, and he sometimes says to her, oh, why are you so slow? And I'm always like, Casper, don't say that, because it's the way she is, and but sometimes he gets frustrated, like, why can't she be? And I'm like, not everybody has got that energy level as you have, so just learn to live with it. They love each other very, very much. They're almost 1 year together, I think, or 2 years almost. I don't know. It feels like 2 years, but it can be 1 year. But anyway, they're a cute couple, really cute couple, and I love her very much. She's very sweet and open-hearted and open-minded, and because me and Casper, we can sometimes really argue, because I'm the same. He's the same. I'm the same. So we're like two. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but we can communicate very very well, and sometimes we can not communicate at all. And then that's when we start to argue, and I'm like, I always tell him like, drop it. We're gonna talk about it when we're calm, and but neither of us can stay calm. So it's like, drop it. No, I don't. Oh. Then he goes to his room, and then afterwards he comes to me and we talk about it, and it's okay. But yeah, it's difficult when you're two of the same characters. Like, for me, I'm older now, so I'm much slower now. My energy levels are lower, so it's better. I'm not as hyper as I used to be, but he's still young, so yeah, his energy levels are up there. So yeah, but when it's Christmas, it's always cozy here. It's loud and it's noisy, and it's but it's always fun. So I'm really excited, and I'm excited about the fact that I get 1 week off before, because then I'm well rested. And where am I going with this here? So yeah, I will try to do a vlog. I will try to find moments to film. I asked my husband if he wanted to film me for a bit, because yeah, I don't know. Um, my husband has got a better eye for detail. He's like, he doesn't take much photos or videos, but when he does, it's always a fun one. So yeah, and I will be working on this a lot more this evening, but now I'm going to return to my Josephine wall and watch some PewDiePie and Cinnamon Toast Can. Thank you, Ruby. It was Ruby who introduced me to those YouTubers, and now I'm hooked. I'm like watching. They make me laugh so hard, and that's so much fun. So while you're working, those films are even stronger than before. I'm really pleased with the quality of Dreamer Designs, and it is true that the walking legend, of which I always thought it wasn't a sticker, is in fact a sticker. So thank you to the subs who told me that. I didn't watch the YouTube video, but I just tried and tried until I found out that there's this little plastic film on the back that you can tear off, and that's the thing that you have to. And now I know it, and I can never unknow it, so I'm very happy. Thank you so much for telling me that those are in fact all stickers. And so sorry to Dreamer Designs for me nagging about the fact that I would rather have that in stickers. And then there was this sub who said, I don't know, I don't remember her name, I should check. She said, but those are stickers. I'm like, no, they aren't. No, I was kinder. But I'm like, no, they aren't. I'm trying to peel off, and it doesn't come off. Until yesterday, I said, if they tell me that it's a sticker, I believe them. I will try, and lo and behold, it worked. So, Thank you so much, guys. That's why I appreciate so much that you comment on the videos and that you help a girl out, and it's always lovely to hear from you. So please let me know what you are doing on the holidays, what you are going to do, if you're going to visit someone, where you're gonna celebrate, what you're going to eat. Tell me anything. I will read, I will comment. And don't forget that you might as well just write me an email. Lenkalechat@gmail.com. I check my mailbox every day. I also have an Instagram that's Lenkalechat. It's French for the cat. So Lenka the cat doesn't Lenkalechat. And I also have my Facebook page, but I don't use it as much anymore because I'm not on Facebook that much anymore. I try to keep up with messages and everything, but yeah, I found Instagram and at first I didn't know how to work it, but now I'm getting in there. I'm getting there, and it's really fun to use. So yeah, don't be shy. Just reach out. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching this. If you watched this until the end, I'm so proud of you that you want to listen to my rants and everything. I love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas, and I will see you in the next one. Subscribe, subscribe. Bye.